Friends, welcome back. We are off this evening trying to find some deals. I have a $50 gift card and we are going to feed the family this week, and we are going to take you along with us, show you what we get and show you what we make. So here is the haul. I spent $33, so I still have quite a bit left on the gift card, but I utilized my digital coupons and then I utilized all the sales. Don't be afraid of that sale section. I have $1.75 buns here, and then I have some $2.99 muffins. This was a treat, totally unnecessary. You could find muffins for much cheaper than that. Buy one, get one free standard berries, and then the unorganic bananas. We have not even a bushel of apples. We just have some Macintosh apples for 97 cents a pound. I'd say maybe 3 pounds there. And then I got lucky in the bread section and found 2 more loaves for $1.44. I try and get the wheat because typically the wheat is not enriched, but it's not perfect. There's definitely soybean oil in there. I did find some country style sausage for $1.99, and then I found some burgers that we're going to turn into ground beef for $5.39. Normally these are $13.49, so we got quite the deal there. And then I was focusing on some easy meals for my husband, so I found this pizza for $3.99. The other pizzas were $4.99, but I decided to go with the cheapest. I found this chicken for $3.60, and then I got chicken drumsticks for under $2. I believe they were like $1.39. I can always count on chicken drumsticks to be pretty cheap. Family fave for dinner tonight, we are doing pierogies. They are Mrs. T's. My ancestors will probably not be happy with me that they're not homemade, but that's what we're having. So I boiled them just a little bit, and then I put them on the sheet pan. I do smoked sausage, and then I do onions. Sometimes I do potatoes on top of the pierogies, which is silly. But tonight we're doing green beans, and we're calling it good. Sometimes I do like a cold salad with it, but honestly, I'm not going to eat tonight just because I had a very late lunch, so this should be good for everybody. I put dill, salt, pepper, avocado oil, nothing really on the smoked sausage, and then the same on the onions, and then I do some chili powder, and I go at 350 for like maybe 15 minutes, and then we should be good. Maybe 20 minutes, and then serve it up. Alrighty, for this meal, we are doing some breakfast. So we have some hash browns from the freezer. Remember that was $1 at Sharp Shopper. We have some of the smoked sausage. I don't really love the ingredients on here, but we're just having one just to bulk it up. You could also add beans if you wanted to. I just want to use this up. And then we have our eggs. So I'm just going to do some butter in there and maybe some bread on the side, which reminds me I could probably make some bread just to, I don't know, save us a little more. I have a grunty baby behind me. And then I'm making tea. I had a question on how I do it. I just boil 4 cups of water, and then I do 6 to 8 tea bags. To be honest, we really like strong tea, or at least I do. So I'm going to do 8 in here. And then I have never been a sweet tea lover, but I've been adding like a half a teaspoon of sugar to a cup of, I'd say 32 ounces of iced tea, and I love it. It's a nice little, I don't know why. I think it reminds me of my grandmother, my Mimi's tea, and that's why. But it's been really enjoyable. So I just put that in a pitcher, and that lasts me like 3 days, and then I make new tea, but a box of tea bags, which I'll show you which ones I use here. The berries, gold, not the best. You know, I mean, it's not organic. It's just black gold tea, and I really enjoy this. But, you know, this is $4.50, and you get 40 of these tea bags. They have a bigger box, but they didn't have it. And, you know, you're paying over $5 for, let's call it Starbucks Trenta thing of tea at Starbucks. So, as you can see, I'm very hungry. So, I'm going to get that going here, and I'll show you the end product. Okay, so here's how the scramble is looking. Definitely bulked it up to more portions here because I didn't want to use too many eggs because we're trying to get through the week. So that will be good for the girls and I with some toast. And then I realized I'm trying to go through a list of things that we use every day. We use peanut butter every day. The kids love peanut butter and honey sandwiches. So we don't have a lot left. And this is deceiving. It doesn't go up to there. It goes to just about here. And then I have these peanuts But I also have these chestnuts if you were here for a previous video. So I was thinking of blending these down, adding them to here, and making just a nut butter. Maybe sweeten it a little bit with maple syrup, or even just add the honey into it. And that could be our blend for sandwiches. I'm not trying to trick the kids, but they would honestly never know. And I could just add it to this glass jar. So I will show you if that works out for us. I'm just going to put it in my food processor and blend her down. Hello, hello. Tonight we are having some last of our carrots. This bag has lasted us, for so long. So we had 3 carrots left. That's what we're gonna have as our side. We do have some lima beans in there, but I don't know if the kids want that. We have the Whole Foods Florentine noodle sides that I get from Sharp Shopper. They're sometimes 99 cents, but these were $1.99. So as you can see, really not a lot of pasta, but this is an item that you can bulk up. I like to put ground beef with this and serve it for my husband. You could put, honestly, whatever you want in here. Beans, white beans would be good with this, with some basil. You could even make this into like a white bean with tomato. I think that would be really tasty, but I am gonna be adding some tomatoes to this tonight. And then in here, we have some salmon and that shrimp, tempura from a while back. I just cleaned my oven and look. I would love to know what that is. I guarantee you it's a frozen pizza, but that's okay. Anyways, we're doing that for now. And then I think that's it. I will, again, bulk these up, but this is an easy one. I would not say it's not the healthiest, but hey, we are saving money and this is under $5. So, woo, a win. I ended up throwing that country sausage and potatoes on a sheet pan so we can just pull from that throughout the week. And then I moved on to a chili. I try and do 1 or 2 meals like this where I'm making a big batch of something and then I make it into something else. So this is just everything but the kitchen sink in a crock pot. We have bell pepper, onion, potatoes. I'm doing enchilada sauce, crushed tomatoes, my pinto beans, my corn, and then some of that ground beef from the burgers. And we're just going to put that into a crock pot and go from there. We're going to add some water and some spices, and this will be chili the first night, and then the second night I like to wrap it in some white corn tortillas to make some enchiladas, and then the third night I really enjoy making some sort of chili mac with that. And I don't do this night after night just so we don't get chilied out, but I can make this into a freezer meal or I can skip days if I want. But having a big batch of something and making it into something else is my specialty. I love sharing those types of recipes with you. So this is how everything came out. Everybody enjoyed it. You can make it however you want it, and we did serve it with some cornbread. And then I ended up doing quite a large meal prep, just my standards. I do egg bites, I wash my fruit and veggies for the week, and then I do a few more casseroles, maybe 1 or 2, just to put it in the freezer for a rainy day. In the event of an emergency, I would try and use my generator, but the freezer is not something that's a priority for me. So I do get that question a lot, but that I'm just going to be real. It's not a priority. I just like to have things in there for a rainy day. And then I also did some of my breads and then some of my banana bread, and I tried to make it easy on myself just to get these meals quick. It's never going to be perfect. We always talk about this, but we are definitely an 80-20 family. We still eat processed foods, we still have sugar, and I feel like that's okay. Having balance, having that grace to give yourself is so important. So if you want any of these recipes, let me know. I will type them out in the comments for you. I hope you're well wherever you are. I'd love to hear some of your ideas for budget-friendly family meals, and I feel like I'm going to continue on with these videos, just showing you realistically what we shop like and what we cook like every single week, just to make things easier on ourselves. So hope you're well wherever you are. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. Bye, y'all.